Hi viewers, welcome back to our channel. Please, if you like this video, share and do subscribe. Children, I am shooting these videos in hurry because I am not getting time because of school work, but I will try my best. Please try to understand. Okay, come to the point. Today we are going to prove that every real number is represented by a unique point on the number line. Every real number is represented by a unique point on the number line. Further, every point on the number line represents one and only one real number. This we are going to prove today. Means we are going to represent real numbers on number line today. We are going to represent real numbers on number line. Okay. Let's see by one example, that is visualize the representation of 6.34 bar on the number line up to 4 decimal places. Okay. Today we are going to represent this 6.34 bar on the number line. Firstly children, up to 4 decimal places means 6.3434. Okay. Children, this 6.3434 is in between 6 and also 7, right? It is 6 and 7. This 6.3434 is in between 6 and 7. Okay children, to represent this 6.3434 on number line, before of this we must know the location of 6. We must know the location of 6 on number line, and then we must find the location of 6.3 and then 6.34, and then we should go for 6.343, and at last we are going to represent the number 6.3434. See children, if you could observe this, one digit in the decimal place, one digit in the decimal place is being increased. One digit in the decimal place is being increased, means each unit is being divided into 10 parts. Each unit is being divided by 10 units, 10 parts, as our number system is base 10 number system. See children, if you could observe our number system, when we move from right to left, 10 is being multiplied, and when we move from left to right, 10 is being divided. Yes or no? Okay. See children, if you could observe this one digit is being increased, means each unit is being divided by 10 parts. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to represent 6 on number line first. We are going to represent 6 on number line. Let me draw the number line. This is the number line. 0, -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See children, actually where is 6? Where is the location of 6? Here it is. Okay. Means this 6.3434 is in between 6 and 7. This 6.3434 is in between 6 and 7. 6 to 7 it is 1 unit. 6 to 7 it is 1 unit. Okay. I am going to take this 1 unit now. I am going to take this 1 unit now. So you just observe here. I am going to take this 1 unit children, you just observe. I have taken 1 unit. I have taken 1 unit. Okay. Now I should get the location of 6.3, my dear children. Now I should get the location of 6.3, so that this 1 unit I must divide by 10 parts. This 1 unit I must divide by 10 parts. Okay children, this 1 unit I am going to divide by 10 parts. So each part I am going to get 0.1. Each part I am going to get 0.1. Let me first divide this unit by 10 parts. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now I have divided this 1 unit by 10 parts. Now I have divided this 1 unit by 10 parts. Each part is 0.1. Each part is 0.1. Okay. It is 6 and the distance between these two means this part is equal to 0.1. 6 plus 0.1 will be 6.1. 6.1, then 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5, 6.6, 6.7, 6.8, 6.9, and 6.9 plus 0.1 is equal to 7. Now I got the location of 6.3. Now I got the location of 6.3, and this is 6.4. Now this 6.3434 is in between 6.3 and 6.4. Okay, children, this is 0.1 part. This is 0.1 unit, my dear children. Now to get this 6.34, this 0.1 must be divided by 10 parts. This 0.1 must be divided by 10 parts. So that I am going to take that 0.1 now. Okay. This is 0.1 unit, my dear children. This is 0.1 unit, and this 0.1 unit I am going to divide by 10 parts. So that each part I am going to get 0.01. Each part I am going to get 0.01 units. Okay. Firstly, let me divide this 0.1 by 10 parts. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, children. Now I have divided this 0.1 unit, by 10 parts. So each part I got 0.01 unit. Okay. Now this is 6.3, and the distance between this point to this point is 0.01. 6.3 plus 0.01 is equal to 6.31. Okay, it is 6.31, 6.32, 6.33, 6.34, 6.35, 6.36, 6.37, 6.38, 6.39. 6.39 plus 0.01 is equal to 6.4. Now where is the location of 6.34, my dear children? Here it is. 6.34 is this one. Means this 6.34 is in between 6.34 and 6.35. Means this 0.01 unit I need to take now. Okay, this 0.01 unit I need to take. Okay, I am going to take this 0.01 unit and I will divide by 10 parts to get this 6.343. To get this 6.343. Okay, let me divide 6.33, sorry, 6.34, 6.35. Okay, children, it is 0.01 unit, my dear children. The distance between this 6.34 and 6.35 is 0.01 unit. This 0.01 unit I am going to divide by 10 parts. Okay, then I am going to get 0.001 as each part. Okay, each part I am going to get 0.01. Okay, let me divide this 0.01 unit by 10 parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, children, now I have divided this 0.01 unit by 10 parts. Now this each part is equal to 0.001. 6.34, it is the location of 6.34. 6.34 plus 0.001. 6.34 plus 0.001. What I am going to get? 6.341 I am going to get, my dear children. Okay, 6.34 plus 0.001 I got 6.341. 6.341 plus 0.01, this part, 6.342, 6.343, 6.344, 6.345, 6.346, 6.347, 6.348, 6.349, my dear children. Now where is the location of this 6.343? Where is the location of this 6.343? Here it is. Means 6.3434 in between 6.343 and 6.344. Okay, now I have to take this point. Now I have to take this part, that is 0.001 part I am going to take, my dear children. Okay, 6.343, 6.344. Okay, now I have taken 0.001 unit. Now I have taken 0.001 unit. and this 0.001 unit I am going to divide by 10. Then I am going to get 0.0001. Okay. Now I am going to divide this 0.001 unit by 10 parts. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. There is much difference, no problem. Okay, children. See, children. Now this each part is 0.0001. Okay. 0.0001. 6.343. 6.343. This one is 6.343 and this one plus 0.0001. 0.0001 is equal to 6.3431. Means this next one will be 6.3431, my dear children. And then 6.3431 plus 0.0001 is equal to 6.3432. 6.3432 and then 6.3433, 6.3434 and then 6.3435, 6.3436, 6.3437, 6.3438 and then 6.3439. After this 6.3439 I am going to get 6.344. And now where is the location of this 6.3434, my dear children? Here it is. It is the required location, my dear children. It is the location of 6.3434. Okay. Actually what I have done here, to get the location of 6.3434, firstly I need to find the location of 6 and then I have gone for 6.3 and then I have gone for 6.34 and then I have gone for 6.343. As we understood here, one digit is being increased. One digit is being increased means each unit is being divided by 10 parts. Each unit is being divided by 10 parts. If you understood our base 10 number system, you will understand this one, my dear children. Why I am dividing by 10, that you need to understand, because our number system is base 10 number system. Got my point? It is the representation of real numbers on number line. And see, children, if you could observe this number line, it is just a zooming. Got my point? Actually it is the process of successive magnification. Actually it is the process of successive magnification by using magnifier glass. Got my point? See, children, firstly I have got this 6 location, and if I zoom in this one, I am going to get 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, and by getting 6.3 and 6.4, by zooming in I am getting this 6.34 something. Okay, and this process I am going to show you digitally also. You just watch it. Okay, let's see one more example, children. Visualize the representation of 3.72 bar on the number line up to 3 decimal places. Up to 3 decimal places. Okay. Here 2 is going to be repeated. Got the point? It is here 2 is going to be repeated. It is the actually mixed recurring decimal. Mixed recurring decimal. Okay. Now I am going to represent this 3.72 bar on number line. Okay. Please do observe, my dear children. This 3.72 bar is in between 3 and 4. 3.72 bar is in between 3 and 4. Okay. Now I am going to represent this 3.72 bar up to 3 decimal places. Means 3.722. 3.722. Okay. And see, children, before representing this 3.722, actually to locate this 3.722, I need to get the location of 3, 3.7, 3.72, and then I will get the location of 3.722. Firstly, I need to get the location of 3 and then 3.7 and then 3.72 and then 3.722. Okay. To get the location of 3.722, I need to start from 3. Okay. Let's show this 3 on number line. Let's show this 3 on number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2. No need of this negative integers here. Okay. Where is the location of 3, my dear children? It is the location of 3. It is the location of 3. Means this 3.722. 3.722 is in between 3 and 4. What am I? This 3.722 is in between 3 and 4. and this 3 to 4 is 1 unit. 3 to 4 is 1 unit. And now I am going to divide this 1 unit by 10 parts. I am going to divide this 1 unit by 10 parts, my dear children. Okay? Let's see. I am going to divide this 1 unit by 10 parts. I am going to divide 1 unit by 10 parts, so that each part I am going to get 0.1. Okay. First, let's divide this 1 unit by 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Each part is 0.1. Each point is 0.1. See children, it is the location of 3, and this 3 plus 0.1. 3 plus 0.1 will be 3.1. 3.1 plus 0.1. 3.1 plus 0.1 will be 3.2. Then 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9. Okay, see children, where is the location of 3.7? Here it is. It is the location of 3.7. Means this 3.722 is in between 3.7 and also 3.8. Means we need to take this 0.1 unit now. We need to take this 0.1 unit now. Okay, I am going to take this 0.1 unit children. I am going to take this 0.1 unit. 3.7, 3.8. Okay, I have taken 0.1 unit. I have taken 0.1 unit, and this 0.1 unit I am going to divide by 10 parts. Then I am going to get 0.01. 0.01. Okay. Same here also, on number line I am going to divide by 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now each part is 0.01. Each part is 0.01 unit. This 3.7. This 3.7 plus this 0.01 will be 3.71. Means next one will be 3.71, and then 3.72, 3.73, 3.74, 3.75, 3.76, 3.77, 3.78, and then 3.79. Okay, 3.79. Next term. Where is the location of 3.72, my dear children? Where is the location of 3.72? Here it is. Here it is, right? Means this 3.722 is in between 3.72 and also 3.73. 3.72 and also 3.73. Okay. Now I am going to take this 0.01 unit. It is 0.01 unit, my dear children. Okay. 0.01 unit I am going to take now. Okay. See, 3.72. 3.73. Okay. Now this 0.01 unit, 0.01 unit I am going to divide by 10 parts. Then I am going to get 0.001. 0.001. Okay. Let's divide this number line also by 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Each part is 0.01 here. Each part is 0.01. 3.72. 3.72 plus that each part 0.001 will be 3.721. 3.721 means this 3.72 plus this 0.001 will be 3.721. Next 3.722, 3.723, 3.724, then 3.725, 3.726, 3.727, 3.728, 3.729. Okay. See children, where is the location of 3.722? Here it is. It is the required location, my dear children. 3.722. Here it is. Got the point? Okay, children. Hope you all understood this process. See children, it is the process of successive magnification by using magnifier glass, means just zooming. Okay. Hence, we proved that every real number is represented by a unique point on the number line, and every point on the number line represents one and only one real number.